Hi students, welcome to my channel and this is Anjan. So today our topic is polynomials, and for Andhra Pradesh and Telangana, for both states, and it is the one of the topic in the 9th class and 10th class. Okay, it will be useful for the 9th class students and 10th class students. So today we will learn the introduction of the polynomials, what is polynomial and types and some other concepts in the topic polynomials. Okay students, if you like my video, please share it, and if you are watching the first time, please subscribe my channel. Okay, and it will be very good, encouraging to me and boosting to me. Okay students, let's get into the topic without wasting time. So polynomial. So before going to the topic, just we learn the definition of the polynomial. What is a polynomial? Okay, so polynomial is a part of the algebra. It's the part of the algebra. So where the polynomial we can call in algebra an algebraic expression where the power of, in which the power of the variable is non-negative integer. Power of the variable is a non-negative integer. Students, non-negative means except negatives. In the integer set of integers, we know that -3, -2, -1, 0, 1, 2, 3 and so on. So except these negative terms, it can be 0, 1, 2, 3 and so on. So the power of the variable only. So what is variable? Variable means, say, letters, alphabetics used in the algebraic expression. X, Y, Z, P, Q, R, S, T, like that. Okay, the power of the variable is a non-negative integer, students. It must be non-negative integer. That means it may be a 0 or 1, 2, 3 and so on. But it should not be a negative, or it should not be a fraction. It should not be a negative, or it should not be a fraction. Suppose, for example, 1 by x square plus 1 by y square. It's an algebraic expression. And I am saying it is not the polynomial because, see, 1 by x square, that means it is x power -2 students. 1 by y square means it is a y power -2 students. It's a y power -2. So the power of the variable, x and y are the variables. Power of the variable is -2, power of the variable is -2 here. Means it's a negative number. So we cannot call this one as a polynomial. We cannot call it's a polynomial. So the powers of the variable should be a non-negative integer. That means 0 or 1, 2, 3 and so on. You should not take the negatives or the fractions powers as a polynomial. Okay, and one more example for you. And 5 plus root x. And here x is the variable. 5 plus root x. Root x can be written as a x power 1 by 2. Square root means it's power 1 by 2. So now the x has power 1 by 2. So it is not the polynomial, students. It's not the polynomial. Here constant term 5 is there, and x is the variable. So x only the having the negative fractional power. So it's not the polynomial. So student, an algebraic expression can be called a polynomial when it is, if the power of the variable is a non-negative integer. So what are the polynomials? See, x square plus 2x plus 5 is equal to 0. Here x is the variable and x power 2, x power 1. Here variable is not there. That means it's x power 0 we can consider there. So that means it's satisfying the definition of the polynomial. So powers are 0, 1, 2. So it's a polynomial, students. 2x plus 1. Here x has power 1. So a non-negative integer, it is also a polynomial. Okay, and 2x cube plus 3y square plus 2x square y square. So here x and y are the variables, and x power 3, y power 2, x power 2, y power 2. So it non-negative integers. So it is also a polynomial. Okay, student. So to call it a polynomial, so the power of the variable should be a non-negative integer, students. Non-negative integers. Okay. So this is the definition of the polynomial. Now let's go into the types of the polynomials. Types of the polynomial. The types are also the two types of classification is there. One is based on the number of terms in it, based on the number of terms, and based on the degree one. Two types of classification we have. Based on the number of terms we know well. Already we learned it on algebraic introduction of the algebra. That's monomial. Monomial means single term algebraic expressions or single term polynomials are called monomial. And binomial. If number of terms 2, it's called binomial. See, 2x plus 1, it's a binomial. 2x plus 1 is a binomial. Monomial means 2xy is a monomial. Root 5x, it's a monomial. Okay. 3x is a monomial. So these are the single term polynomials. So these are the monomial. So binomial means two terms, and our next one is the trinomial. Three terms. If three terms are there, that's called trinomial. See, x square plus 2x plus 5x, 2x plus 5. It's a trinomial because the number of terms are 3. So terms will be separated by the plus or minus, students. So that like that you can understand. Okay. So this is a trinomial. If there are more, then it is called multinomial. Okay. Next. So this is the one classification. Another classification is the based upon the degree of the polynomial. Based upon the degree of the polynomial. So before going to this type of polynomial types, and we have to know about the what is the degree of the polynomial. So degree of the polynomial means it's very simple, students. Degree of the polynomial means, suppose I am writing 5x square plus 3x plus 1. It's a polynomial is there. So there are three terms are there. In three terms the variable, we have the x is the variable. We have to find the degree of the term first. Degree of the term. Degree can be calculated to the term basically. So degree means the power of the variable. Sum of the powers of the variable is called the degree of the term. In a term, suppose if there are two terms are there, suppose here see, here x and y are the variables. So here x square, y square, two x and y are the two variables are there. So the powers of the variable, 2 plus 2, 4. So degree of this term is 4. Here only y is the variable. So 2 is the degree of this term. Here only the 3 is the power. So degree is the 3. So degree is calculated to the term basically. To a term first. So here two variables are there. Then what we do? We should add the powers, sum of the powers. So that's why what the definition we can give like this. The sum of the powers of the variables. The sum of the powers of the variables in a term is called the degree of the term. Then it comes to the polynomial, whole polynomial. Then what is the degree of the polynomial means what we should consider. So here the degree of this term is 2 because the power 2. Here power 1, nothing there, so it's power 1. So degree of this term is 1, and if there is no variable, so we can all the numbers except 0, the degree is 0 only. Other than 0, all the constants degree is 0 only. Keep in mind, students. Okay, here three terms 0, 1, 2 are following the degrees. So the highest degree is the 2. The highest degree in the polynomial is 2. So this is the degree 2 polynomial. The highest degree of the term is called the degree of the polynomial. Here degree of the three terms 3, 2, 4 is false. So then what is the degree of the whole polynomial means the highest degree of the term is called the degree of the polynomial. The highest is 4 student. So degree 4. Degree 4. This is the degree 4 polynomial in 2 variables. So in the in this chapter, in the 9th class and 10th class, we learn the polynomials in one variable only. But sometimes in writing the examples or finding the degree, he will give the maybe the different variables. But our solving the problems is completely based on the polynomials in one variable only, students. Okay, right. So that is the degree of the polynomial. So degree means degree is calculated to the term first. Then when we are finding the degree of the polynomial means the highest degree of the term can be considered to the degree of the polynomial. Okay. So based upon the degree, the polynomials are the types are, first one is the linear polynomial. Degree 1 polynomial are called linear polynomial. Degree 1 polynomial. Suppose for example 2x minus 5. 2x minus 5. So what is the degree, students? X power 1. Degree is 1 here. So it's the linear polynomial. 5x plus root 3. It's a polynomial. So don't think here the root 3 is there. So it's not the polynomial. Variable power also only to say it's a polynomial or not. We should see the just the power of the variable only, students. Not the constants. Constants may be any real number here. Also coefficients also any real number. Okay na? So it's a polynomial only. So just for understanding I'm telling you. Okay na? Constants and the coefficients may be either any real number. So what should not be to call it a polynomial? There should not be a negative integers as powers and fractions as powers. Okay na? So it's a polynomial. So what is the degree of this polynomial? Here the term degree is 1, degree is 0, highest degree is 1, so it's a linear polynomial. So sometimes 2x, it is also a linear. It is also a linear. 2 pi r, what type of? Here r only the radius only the variable. So r power 1 means it's also a linear polynomial. So degree 1 polynomials are called linear polynomials. Second one is the quadratic. Quadratic means degree 2 polynomials. Degree 2 polynomial. Suppose see 5x square plus 3x 1. The highest degree is 2. So it's a quadratic. Okay na? A square plus b square. Degree is highest degree of this polynomial is 2. So it is also a quadratic. Okay, student? And 2x square minus 3. It is also a quadratic polynomial. So to call it a quadratic polynomial, there must be a degree 2 term. Degree 2 term. So for example, 2x square minus 3x plus 1. Students, this is a quadratic polynomial now. I am erasing the one of the term, constant term, I removed it. Is it a quadratic polynomial? Yes. Still it is a quadratic polynomial because the highest degree is still 2 is 2 still. I erased the 3x also. Is it a quadratic polynomial still? Yes, because the degree is 2 only. Suppose for this only, I erased 2x square. Is it a quadratic polynomial now? No, it's not the quadratic polynomial because highest degree is not 2. Because the degree is 1. The highest degree is 1 only now. So to call it a quadratic polynomial, there must be a degree 2 term. There may be not maybe the other terms 0 or 1, but there must be a degree 2 term. Okay, students. So the general form of the quadratic formula is like this: ax square plus bx plus c. Ax square plus bx plus c. That means a should not equal to 0. A is not equal to 0. Okay, na? A should not be 0. Or b may be 0 or c may be 0. A should not be 0. A may be the any number except 0. Okay, student. So this is the one. And general form for the linear polynomial is ax plus b. ax plus b, where a is not equal to 0. Okay. Next. The next polynomial is cubic polynomial. Cubic polynomial means degree 3 polynomials are called cubic polynomial, students. Degree 3, the highest degree must be. The general form of cubic polynomial is ax cube plus bx square plus cx plus d. This is the degree 3 polynomial general form. So there must be the term of degree 3. Suppose for example x cube minus 3x square plus 5x minus 1. So this is the cubic polynomial. Okay. Next, fourth degree. So if the degree is 4, that is called fourth degree polynomial. If degree is 5, that is called fifth degree polynomial. Or if degree is 6, that is called sixth degree polynomial. For nth degree, it is called nth degree polynomial. Okay, students. Right. So these are the types of the polynomials based upon the number of terms, monomial, binomial, trinomial, and based upon the degree, it's linear, quadratic, and cubic polynomials. Okay, students. Now the other concept we have to learn is the zero of the polynomial. Zero of the polynomial. What is the zero of the polynomial? So zero of the polynomial means, for small example I can give you 2x plus 4. 2x plus 4 is a polynomial. Of course it's a linear polynomial. So here what value I can substitute to get the simplification value is 0. For what value? 2x plus 4 can be 0. So that means I can substitute minus 2. In place of x, I substitute minus 2. 2 into minus 2, it's minus 4. Minus 4 plus 4, it becomes 0. Becomes 0. So if I substitute minus 2 here, I got the 0. So minus 2 is called 0 of 2x plus 4. It's a 0 of 2x plus 4. That means for minus 2, the value x, for minus 2, we will get the 0. So this is called the 0 of the polynomial. So the definition we can give like this. Okay. For what value of the variable? For what value of the variable, the polynomial value becomes 0. That is called the 0 of the polynomial. Okay. And one more example I will give you. 3x minus 3. 3x minus 3. What I should substitute here to get the polynomial value 0? If we don't know it, we can solve it. 3x minus 3 is equal to 0 by taking equal to 0. Transpose 3 that side. 3x is equal to 3. Transpose 3 that side. X is equal to 3 by 3. It's a x is equal to 1. That means if I substitute 1 here, I will get 0. Let us check. 3 1s are 3. 3 1s are 3. 3 minus 3, it's a 0. So here 1 is called the 0 of 3x minus 3. 0 of 3x minus 3. I want to raise a question here, students. I substituted 1 means I got 0. Okay. How many values we can get like that? How many zeros we can get for 3x minus 3? Okay. For 1 I got the 0. So is there any other value? Can we say where the 3x minus 3 can be 0? So absolutely no. Because it's a linear polynomial, degree 1 polynomial. So then there exists only one 0 for it. It can be 0. The polynomial value can be 0 for only one value only, students. Okay now. For quadratic polynomial, if it is the quadratic polynomial, then there exist 2 zeros for it, or 1 0. But cannot be a quadratic polynomial cannot have the more than 2 zeros because it's degree 2 polynomial. A cubic polynomial, any cubic polynomial can be have zeros at most 3 or 2 or 1 or not. But a cubic polynomial cannot have the more than 3 zeros. Like that, a quadratic polynomial cannot have the more than 2 zeros. Okay, it can be 0. We can get the zeros for only 2 values, or the 1 value, or the 0. There is no value for it to get the 0. But it cannot have doesn't have the zeros more than 2. Okay, so that also you keep in the mind. So it is the concept of the zero of the polynomials. Zero of the polynomial, at what value of the variable the polynomial value becomes 0, that is called the zero of the polynomial. Okay students, so this is the concept of the polynomial. Okay, let us revise once. Polynomial means any algebraic expression where the variable of the polynomial is a non-negative integer, then it is called the polynomial. Otherwise it's not done. There are many algebraic expressions may not have the powers non-negative integers. So basically, if the power is a negative number, it's not a polynomial. If the power is the fraction, it's not the polynomial. So sometimes you have to simplify the polynomial. Where suppose some people can say 1 by x plus y, like that is there. Here x and y are the variable. X power 1, y power 1. You can say this x power 1 is a positive integer, so it's a polynomial. But the simplification of the 1 by x power 1 can be written as x power minus 1, y power 1. So now the simplification, x power x has the negative integer, minus 1 as the power. So sometimes we will get like that. So we have to simplify it little bit, and then we can check the power of the variable. Okay na? If the power of the variable is a negative number or the fraction, then it is not the polynomial. Okay students, okay, thank you so much, and I will give you, it is very important topic for the 9th and 10th class students. It will be very helpful to you in the good score in the examination, and I will post another video on the solving the problem. Okay, thank you so much, and if you are watching the first time my channel, please subscribe it and share it if you like it. Okay, thank you so much, thank you very much.